Hello, 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 hello. My name is Kira. I don't know what I am. You're a has-been hotel reactor person. I got a new setup, got a new camera. Really excited about that. Feel way more professional. But, thank you for your comments and your likes and the views. If I didn't respond to a nice comment you left, it's probably because a thumbs up didn't feel like enough. And, but I also don't know how to respond when people say nice things to me. So, everything was taken very nicely. I also appreciate people who answered my questions about lore, even though it always ended up being really disturbing. I now know things about Alistair that I kind of wish I didn't know, but now I know them. So, anyway, let's get into episode 6, which is going to heaven. So, let's go.
Okay, I have my warm weather clothes and my cold weather clothes. I have a light jacket, flat jacket, and rain jacket. Wait, does it rain in heaven? I just want to be prepared. It's my last chance to convince heaven a soul can be.
She needs to bring her guitar. In case we need like a little like doe deer moment, you know, like gather all the little angel doe deer, a female deer. You can see why I'm not a singer.
Redeem.
Wish I could come, sweetie, but I have that thing.
I love how many terms of endearment Vaggie uses.
Vaggie, you're my partner. I need you there with me.
Aww, can we get like a kiss kiss?
Fuck. Val had me working 16 hours straight on a fucking whim. You absolute dickbag. What the fuck is with that wall?
Is there an X on that wall? I don't know. It is sad to say that, to hear that, like, I don't know, Valentino's taking things out on Angel kind of still. Like, is he still taking things out on Angel? Because it sounds like this is like an unusual amount of work. So is he still taking things out on Angel for what happened to Charlie? Or is he still just mad that, you know, Angel isn't living there anymore? You know, he could still just be mad about that because Valentino seems like that kind of person. Anyways, this cherry bomb, because if it's cherry bomb, I'm gonna be so happy.
Shit, cherry bomb?
Yes!
Long time no see, baby.
Figured we could tear shit up like old times. Here, hold this. Ah, oh my god, oh my god.
Nope, give me that.
But you can sleep when you're double dead, fuckhead. Come on, what you really need is a recharge, a reinvigorate.
Double dead. So I think that kind of answers the question, is that, you know, they really do think that they die when they get, you know, killed. Like, I know that that's like a bit of a, you know, a question. Like, what happens to a soul if they get, you know, killed? Like, what happens, you know? Do they, like, reincarnate? Do they have another chance? Like, obviously, you know, it's not set in stone what happens to souls in this show.
Charlie, that's my wall that you just blew up. Anyway, Angel and everyone else have been working so hard. I think they deserve to have a little fun. Wait, they? An Angel and his friend are taking you all out for a night of fun and relaxation. Wait, I am only here for Ooh, let's go! Make sure they have the best time tonight. Anyway, the portal to heaven should be opening.
Oh, another little family picture. That's so sweet. I mean, like, and at the same time, it's like, oh, they were happy once. It's a little, like, teenage. She messing Charlie? I don't know. 12-year-old Lilith, the queen, obviously, with her horns, and then Lucifer being the short little king that he is. Oh, every time I see portraits, just like, oh, they were happy once.
No!
She just yeeted her in there.
Well, have you come to meet?
Are you turning into an anime character?
I'm going out with Angel and I gotta drag your sorry asses along.
Oh, you and me are going out?
Is this gonna be like the fastest enemies to lovers run ever?
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch me, you munted dickhead.
He's like happy that she touched him at all.
Vaggie, so clean! Isn't that amazing?
Yep. Super cool.
Welcome to heaven.
Whoa, okay. You... Actually, you look kind of how I expected you to look.
Can I get your name, please?
Charlie Morningstar.
Charlie Morningstar. Okay, Charlie, Charlie.
How many morning stars do you have? Like, how do you not put... morning breakfast. Morzirti? But seriously, how do you not, like, put Morningstar and oh my god, how
Chinese child.
this guy's not the brightest bulb, is he?
Not seeing you on my list
Seriously,
here.
Morningstar.
So odd.
Try
Okay.
Lucifer?
Yeah, maybe you'll recognize the name Lucifer Morningstar, you know? That one, this guy, yeah, Vaggy, same.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, okay, yeah, oh.
Yikes, am I right?
Yeah. Well, that's rude. That's rude. Yikes, am I right? Hello, that's my father that I just reconciled with. Who is this dude?
Are you sure you're in the right place? Because I think you might be a little lost.
No, screw you, she's in the right place. If anybody belongs in heaven, it's Charlie. Come on.
St. Peter.
That's St. Peter. That's St. Peter. Wait. Okay, sick designs first of all, but just a sec. Just a sec. Okay, back in episode 1, Story of Hell.
Fantastical ideas for all of creation.
Oh, sweetie
But he
pie.
was seen as a troublemaker by the elders of heaven, for they felt his way of thinking was dangerous to the order of their
Yeah,
world.
don't have new
So he
ideas.
watched as the angels began to expand the universe. in
Oh,
their
oh,
homes.
that's her!
The dust of
That's
earth
her!
they cre-
That's totally her! I don't think the other one is there. That's totally her!
to maintain was shattered. As punishment for their reckless act, heaven cast Lucifer and his
Okay, that was four arms.
new realm of darkness and
I
sin.
got it.
And the order heaven had worked to
And 4 people. If we go by the idea that there were kind of the 4 angels here, I mean, obviously this isn't confirmed, it doesn't look like it's confirmed, but she was one of the ones who cast Lucifer and Lilith into hell in the first place. I got issues with this woman.
You're gifted
No.
to be here.
Hi,
You are gifted to
I'm
be here.
Emily. I
She's
go by
so
whatever.
cute. Oh my gosh, she's like Charlie's little twin. I'm sorry, but like, she's like Charlie's little twin. She's so cute. I can't stop and think, like, it's a parent trap thing. I haven't seen my mom in 7 years. Well, I haven't seen my dad in 7 years. Charlie just, inherited Lilith's demonic nature, and she got Lucifer's wings. I don't know. This is a parent trap thing.
Welcome to heaven.
Oh, she's so
Dearly
cute.
beloved, it is my pleasure to say
I don't
unto
like
thee,
you.
with a virtuous reside 24/7.
Ooh, nice to know that, like, heaven also has, non-person. I mean, obviously they have, like, people who are, like, a bunch of eyes, but, they've got people who are shaped like dogs and moths and stuff. That's cool.
Oh, people are happy that they died. It's the perfect afterlife. Welcome to heaven. Oh, spirits there then. Oh, please keep your brimstone off the lightest of the lot. And everyone is high.
You know what? There are a lot of hot people in hell, too.
After you see our realm, you'll never want to go
Maggie?
back down.
Of course it is just temporary. I'm sorry you can't stay.
Oh, screw you. I'm sorry. I really don't like her. I really don't like her. I really don't like her. I mean, if she was one of the ones who cast Lucifer and Lilith into hell, I'm not gonna like her.
'Cause every single day in heaven is a happy day. Welcome to heaven.
That song sounded like it belonged to the Barbie soundtrack. Like, that's not an insult or anything. It just sounded like that could have been on the Barbie soundtrack, and I would have just accepted it. Oh, woo, woo. Hello. He's as surprised as I am. Hello, what are you doing here? Who's that with you? Is that the... Okay, she reminds me of someone. That's gonna bother me. What does she remind me of? I feel like maybe like a Total Drama Island or a 16 character? Hold on again. She reminds me of Amity. It's the golden eyes. It's the matching eye color and the hair about the same length. That's who it is.
How did she even get up here?
Well, I mean, you were able to go down there, so, you know,
Who cares? I'm handling this shit right now!
Wait! What was the Seraphim's one rule?
No one but the Exorcist can know about the exterminations, I know.
What? Nobody knows but the Exorcist and the Seraphim about the extermination? What the hell? That's so messed up. So they just don't bother like letting them know that, like, you know. What if you got, like, you know, relatives in hell? Like, maybe I want to send Uncle Steve a letter, and it turns out it's like, oh well, his soul was exterminated for good 3 years ago, so sorry about that. How do they know? How, like, even like upper angels? Like, Peter? They don't know?
You should listen to your lieutenant, Adam.
Fuck, Sarah, you can't sneak up on a guy like that. Jeez.
Your Highness, forgive me.
She's not wearing her mask. So is this just like Adam's face? Does he just look like this? Like, he popped up to heaven and that's his angel form? That's, like, he's got a mad eyebrow game, but that's unfortunate.
I never would have agreed to your yearly activities if I thought it would bring trouble to our doorstep.
So Adam was the one who came up with the idea for the extermination?
Keeping heaven safe was my only reason for allowing it.
Oh, okay, but seriously, okay, like, how is the extermination keeping heaven safe? I mean, let's be real, the demons really aren't doing anything. They aren't threatening heaven. They're just kind of hanging, and then once a year they get killed. I mean, I have to listen to that a little bit again.
An audience for his misguided daughter.
Okay, so it's like, it's not a big deal, but all of a sudden Lucifer gets involved. And now we gotta deal with it. Oh god.
I never would have agreed to your yearly activities if I thought...
She can't even say it. She can't even say what it is. Hi, let's see. It's genocide. She can't even say it. Say what it is, Sarah. What do you call it when you cast Lucifer into hell? He got, oh, it wasn't eternal punishment. It was, you know, we just gave him a little slap on the wrist. Call it what it is.
I want you to do whatever you need to do to keep this problem from getting any worse.
What do you think he's gonna do, Sarah? This guy is as competent as using a razor to try to mow your lawn. The only thing he's good at, apparently, is being really obnoxious, sucking the last of his drink out of his straw.
Are we clear?
Yeah.
Emily's going to take me to a zoo where all the animals are actually soft. You coming?
I need a break. But hug a koala for me.
What animals do they have in hell, like, besides geese? Do they have porcupines? Because they're not soft? Like, you know, are they do the not soft animals go to hell just based off their non-softness? What's the criteria for going to hell or to heaven? Is it based off softness?
Hey there, Vagisaurus!
Oh, God.
Charlie will be back soon.
I'm not looking for the blonde babe. I'm looking for you.
Oh, no.
Why?
Maybe
Oh, no.
because you left the band. You tried for a solo
no.
career.
Oh,
Or
no.
I guess it's more of a...
Oh, God. The theory I didn't want to actually voice out loud, it's gonna be true, isn't it?
Do you really think I wouldn't recognize one of my top girls just because you're out of uniform?
No.
I wouldn't forget a bad bitch like you. It's why I named you after the best thing ever.
Shut up, Adam.
Run, now.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Filth
Eye
like
horror.
you
Eye
has
horror.
no place in heaven.
Eye horror. Oh, God. Oh, that's something I'm not good with. Okay. Wait, what is she doing? She's tearing her wings out? She's tearing her wings out. What the? Loot. Oh, and Adam just like saw it. He just like saw this happen and was like, yeah. Okay, I know I said I wanted to know how they met, but not like this. Oh my gosh. Does she know? Or does she just think that she's like someone who survived extermination? Okay. He had eye contact for 5 seconds and it was like, okay, we got chemistry. That's cute.
Their love is vile and blasphemous.
Hot as fuck, though.
Okay, the two sides of the spectrum.
I wonder what your bitch would think if she found out you are actually one of us.
Oh god, Charlie doesn't
What
know.
do you want?
You're gonna help me shut this kindergarten snowflake bullshit down for good.
Never.
That's why Adam works so well as a antagonist, because we all know someone like him. You know, oh, he's special snowflake, all that stuff, and you know, oh, 2 girls, that's so hot, and oh god. He is like every toxic male that we've encountered in our lives, all rolled into one, and it's the first man. That's not saying anything.
I guess I'll just tell Little Miss Butterflies and Rainbows that she's been fucking someone who's killed thousands of her people.
Oh,
No, not him again.
Saw that you went to my manager. Low blow, Karen.
We are gathered here today to determine whether or not a soul in hell can be redeemed by means of this has-been hotel.
okay.
Webster's Dictionary.
Lame and unoriginal.
Sustained. No further dictionary references, please.
Why can't you have representation? Do we not like Webster's up here in heaven? No, she did in Crayon again.
If you have actual evidence, then show it already.
We have
Shut
a
up,
patron
Adam.
right now who is making incredible progress. Angel Dust.
Oh yeah, the porn demon. He's totally worth being redeemed.
If I remember right from the pilot, Angel was the one that she tried to show on TV, right? Right, and then he wasn't doing well. He was the one who was making the hotel look bad. I love that. I love that. Are they gonna mirror that with this? They're gonna use Angel again as the example. But he's gonna smash it. Come on, baby.
What do you think it takes to get into heaven?
What does get into heaven? Yeah. Fuzzy animals?
Well,
Is everything okay, Adam?
give me a fucking minute, okay?
He doesn't know. Do they not know what gets the soul into heaven or into hell? Like, what is this? Is there like some cosmic being with like their phone and they're like, swipe right, swipe right, swipe right, oh, swipe left, you know, oh, you know what? I'm gonna take this little bitty itty, yep, don't take into account any accentuating circumstances. Swipe right, hell, 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 heaven, hell, hell, hell. They don't know. They don't know.
Act selfless, don't steal, stick it to the man.
What? That's okay. I mean, I guess Adam did kind of stick it to the man by eating the apple, but that was generally considered a bad thing, so... yeah.
Sure got me here.
So he just, like, got into heaven, and they base it off of him? He's the worst!
He was the first human soul in heaven.
Okay, so he appears in heaven, and they just go, well, Adam must have done a good thing, so... They don't know what gets the soul into heaven or to hell. So what happened to, like, the first human soul who died into hell? I'm gonna assume that was probably Cain, but I'm not sure how much they're going with their Bible at this point, because I thought that... I thought that, like, Cain at least... I thought that Cain and Abel died, or at least Abel died before Adam and Eve, but I might be wrong. I don't know my Bible that well. So... They just went with that? Like, this is our template for what a soul must look like to get into hell? I mean, heaven? Sorry, I just kind of subconsciously put where he actually belongs in there. That's so messed up! That's so messed up! They don't know.
Well, I bet Angel is doing all of those things right now. Your honors, may I present Exhibit A?
I'll admit consent is a good name for a sex club.
That is a good
Nifty,
name.
dear, what are you doing?
They take such good care of Nifty. Like, they really do. Like, she's like their psychotic little child that they always make sure that they're taking care of.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Why? Didn't you say we're arch rivals?
And we still love this girl.
You know, Val, he's into this waterboarding shit now. I don't know, it's a kink.
Angel,
It's a
enough
kink.
with the Val. Take one of these, and you won't be worrying about nothing.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh!
It's literally the devil and the devil on his shoulder.
I ain't the one trying to get into heaven.
That's an interesting one. I wonder... I mean, there's a couple of reasons. Like, Husk could believe that, you know... No. No. Ooh. That's an interesting one, because Husk knows that Angel is tied to Valentino. But he's still supporting Angel's attempt to redeem himself. Obviously, he's trying to get him not to take the pills right now. Drugs. Pills. I don't know. LSD? Whatever it is, he's trying to help Angel not fall backwards. So he must believe that even if Angel has this contract with Val, that getting into heaven would break that. So, for some reason, Husk either doesn't want to get into heaven, doesn't want to be redeemed. Either he doesn't want to be redeemed, or he doesn't think he deserves it. Because if he thinks that Angel's able to do it and get out of his contract, then, you know... Or is it because he knows that Alistair is just way more powerful than Valentino and he wouldn't be able to get out of his contract that easily? Or maybe he just still enjoys his position in hell, even though it really doesn't seem like he does? Like, I don't know. it just seems kind of defeatist for Husk to just be like, I'm not the one trying to get into heaven. It would seem like if he believes that Angel would be able to break his contract with Val by getting to heaven, that he would actually have a real reason to want to get into heaven, to break his contract with Alistair. So why, Husk? Why?
I just thought you were better than that.
Thanks, Captain Buzzkill. Come on, Angie, let's get fucked up. It's been too long. Let's see where the night takes us, huh?
I really like you, Cherry, but oh gosh, can't you tell when a guy doesn't want to do hard drugs?
I guess.
Heavenly people, what more do you need to see? The porn star chose a night of debauchery.
Are you really telling me you've never had a drink with friends at the end of a hard day?
We don't have hard days. It's fucking heaven, bitch.
Yeah, so how can you judge anyone in hell and think that they deserve to be in hell because, you know what, they always have hard days. Angel had a really hard day with Valentino. He's dealing with so much more than you've ever dealt with in your life, you jerk. And most of these people are sitting around not knowing that he and his group go down into heaven. Into hell. Sorry. But they go down in there and they... Ah!
You seriously gonna sit there and pretend like this behavior is okay?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let's give him a chance.
I love you, Emily.
Very well. The court will allow it.
Yeah, it's not like you. Oh, come on. Adam's there.
Thank you.
Adam's there swearing all the time. Shut up, Sarah. You're such a hypocrite. But then we know that, too. Oh, the court will consider it. We'll give you a second chance. Yeah, you're a real believer in second chances, aren't you?
I think you're done, Tiny.
Oh, come on.
No, there they are. They're taking care of her. Little gremlin daughter, we gotta take care of her. That's, you know, they're always pulling her, you know, out of the way of falling stuff, and now they're making sure that she doesn't get too drunk.
She can handle a little more.
She's like 10 pounds.
Yeah, look at that. He's like actually like literally concerned about her. I mean, this is so good. And Husk is just like, I got 2 drinks now. It's okay. I can handle it. I can handle 100 shots and it wouldn't even hit how much I usually drink in a single night. But no, it's like he's really concerned for her. I mean, that's lovely. You know, it's between the, like this kind of stuff and the fact that, you know, they actually sit next to each other and exchange glances, like between Angel and Serpentius especially. I love that because, well, they are the hotel's 2 guests, but also, you know, when Serpentius got there and was, you know, a spy for the V's, which was still like the worst decision that anyone has made in this entire show. Maybe. You know, it's like Angel was, you know, ready to, you know, kill him, and now they're kind of buds, you know. Like I said, the hotel's working.
Ah, woo! Nifty?
Look at him looking after her.
Look, she ain't used to this scene. I just don't want her to end up in the gutter like I used.
Oh, that is such nice development. That's such nice development over from episode 4. Now, I know that I talk about how I know I've mentioned how this show kind of goes through stuff pretty quickly, and I feel like just part of that is not, you know, it's with streaming services and they don't know how much time they're going to have to tell their stories, so it's better to try to get the full story in, you know, rather than try to pray that you're going to get another season. But I don't want it to end up like I was. Like, I mean, just that, I don't know, that's very powerful because, you know, Angel just kind of admitting, well, first of all, admitting that, you know, ending up in the gutter was a bad thing. And just 2 episodes ago, he was saying that ending up in the gutter, that getting his drink filled with spiked, getting his drink spiked, you know, that you know, getting wrecked, trying to wreck himself so that Valentino won't like him anymore, that's something that he needs to do. And for Nifty, he's really trying to prevent that from happening to her. So it's like it's this wonderful thing of being able to say, it is this wonderful thing of being able to say that shouldn't. It's an admission that he doesn't want it to happen to Nifty. Therefore, kind of an admission that is something that shouldn't have happened, and therefore something that shouldn't have happened to him. So he talks about it being his only escape. At this point, he's really realizing, or at least vocalizing, that that isn't actually what he deserves, I suppose.
Whatever, nerd. Just catch up when you're done.
And, you know, for Cherry Bomb, that's all she's ever known is the angel who, will drink himself into oblivion and take drugs and just generally want to be destroyed. But at this point, he's got the support, he's got the support, he's got the understanding, he's got his fellow loser, he's got someone to take care of. He's got other people to care about. And I don't know, just the idea that he doesn't want Nifty to end up like what happened to him. Because he didn't deserve what happened to him. Because what happened to him was bad. I really love that. I really love that for him.
God, Nif, why you being such a mess?
I'm the mess.
Oh! Ooh. I love that too because, his first reaction is to hold her out and yell at her, and of course he's picking her up, which is, a thing. And that is a behavior that Angel has learned. He's learned that from Valentino. Because Valentino gets mad and he gets physical. And he also insults Angel. So, you're such a mess. Oh, you're, such a bleep, 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 bleep. Coming out of Val's mouth. But then here, this is actually interesting because it's actually Angel initiating, physical comfort. Which most, even on this bad day where he was having terrible shoots, most of Angel's physical interactions with people are either in the studio or non-consensual. So the fact that Angel's actually trying to use physical attention here and, physical touch, is initiating physical touch and is trying to, calm her with this thing that is really never used for him in either a consensual or a not in the porn studio way, that's very sweet. It's, him trying to offer comfort in a way that he isn't really ever offered comfort. He's had Charlie hug him, but I don't know, I don't know, I've got a thing with Angel and physical touch and what that must just kind of feel like with him and all that stuff. And, just physical touch is not something that we see Angel initiate. And I think that's because of the environment that he works in, and Valentino. So to have him initiate it here to try to comfort Nifty after he made her cry, I don't know, I think that's really wonderful.
You want to play with the kitty?
There, and yeah, and letting her, oh gosh, I managed to pause on the sweetest frame ever! Make that my screensaver, my god. But yes, again, letting her lean against his chest, and he's still hugging her with forearms, just initiating that physical comfort. Beautiful.
The fuck is this?
She's wasted. Just go with it.
I see the club has a sex room.
And it's consensual.
So I was thinking, do a sex with me.
That is always how you should ask. And if they turn you down, they're not worth having sex with in the first place.
I'm sorry, why would we have sex?
Because I'm having sex with
No.
Let
you know.
Oh.
Valentino.
Yeah, I'm here all the time. They know me. You're gorgeous. Do you need a job?
Oh god. This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. And Heaven's watching. Oh my god.
Let's get the fuck out of here, okay?
Yeah, a star.
Where's Nifty?
Star.
Oh, Nifty.
Drink or I'll fucking kill you.
He runs right after her. How much more proof does Heaven need? Oh my goodness.
Excuse me.
Holy shit, angel dust. Didn't get enough dick today.
Oh god. I'm so glad that he's actually able to get angry about that at this point, talking about, you know, the words that Val says don't have as much meaning to him anymore because, you know what? Just because in Loser Baby, you know, what you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this, own it. Words don't matter as much. Violence, unfortunately, still does. So, we'll see we'll see how it works.
Funny.
Who's this Chiquita?
Yes. Take a finger off. Take a hand off. Arm. Torso. Complete upper body. Do it, Nifty.
Oi!
I just want to taste.
Ah, weird, but there's a kink for that, I'm sure.
Fuck off, Val.
Excuse me?
I said fuck off. But you ain't fucking with any of my friends. You
The entire club just like shuts up. Oh my good lord.
I own you, bitch.
Yeah, there is that moment of fright there because he's being pulled in. That's physical. Yeah, I'm scared.
You
Okay.
do. In the studio.
Angry.
And you can do anything you want to me there. But out here, I get to do what I want. So once again.
Oh
Enjoy
god.
the rest of your night, bitch.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to
Yeah.
enjoy making you pay for it tomorrow.
Okay, so there was that physicality. Oh, poor baby. Husk is ready to throw hands. Cherry. Didn't she like bomb one of his establishments already? Like she's gonna go off.
Fucking dickhead.
Fuck it. It was worth it.
Way to go, kid.
Oh. Ha. Ha 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 ha. I don't have any clever commentary. I'm just so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. Like, yes, we got the physical, but he ended up having to use the physical threat in order to get Angel to stop dissing him in front of a club full of people that he's got control of. Like, everybody is watching this, and Angel is just telling him to F off until he has to smack him across the room. Angel's taking his power back. That's so beautiful.
For my collection.
Nifty, you're my favorite.
And you know, you could come crash with us too.
Okay,
Oh,
look,
she
Angie,
should.
I'm glad this hotel shit is working for you. I am doing just fine.
And from what I remember from the Poison video, she's really not. Not Poison. Addict? 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 Is it Addict? She's really not! This doesn't actually look like the face of a girl who's fine.
In fact, I'm gonna fuck the next guy I see. You need me. You know where to find me, yeah? See? He did everything on your checklist.
He stuck it to the man!
He stopped Nifty from stealing, and he stuck it to that Mothman.
Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Well, then why isn't he here?
Why isn't he here?
Why isn't he here?
Wait. What was Sarah?
Isn't he
Sa-
here?
What? What is this expression, Sarah? What is this expression? Oh, are we gonna have to admit that some souls don't belong in hell?
None of you know what gets someone into heaven?
This questioning stops now.
Wait, what? So, like, even she doesn't know? Who lets people into heaven? So they just, like, show up and you're like, welcome to heaven, and they just go to hell and it's like, hey, screw you. They don't know. I mean, think about the, you know, okay, so, you know, evil made its way into Earth because of Lucifer and Lilith and the concept of free will. So free will made Earth evil and also created hell, from what I could tell from the beginning story. And then the angels decided to cast Lucifer and Lilith into it so that they would have eternal damnation. But they don't know what makes someone go to heaven or what makes someone go to hell. What if they screwed up in the first place? What if Lilith and Lucifer were never meant to go to hell? What if they don't belong in hell themselves? And the angels don't belong in heaven because they did something terrible. Because obviously they are doing something terrible. The exorcists are terrible. The exorcists are terrible. Adam is terrible. What are they doing in heaven? They should be in hell. I mean, as far as we know, Lou seems to enjoy violence. She enjoys killing souls. What is she doing in heaven? So, you don't know.
We know when a soul arrives.
But she was right, Sarah. She showed us a soul can improve. He saw the light, Sarah. Checked all the boxes that you said would prove a person deserves a second chance. We turn our backs, no second glance.
Go off, Emily. Go off. Also, like, we got 3 boxes here for going into heaven. What are boxes for going into hell? What other boxes?
It's not as simple as you think. Not everything is spelled in ink.
What's the You don't know. You literally do not know what puts a soul into heaven or into hell. Because if you don't know what puts them into heaven, you don't know what puts them into hell. You don't know what they did to deserve it. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it's obvious, but you know what? What? You decided that Lilith and Lucifer deserved to go down to hell because they invented they gave free will to Adam and Eve. But doesn't it take free will to do all the things that Adam said on his checklist? Like, without free will, humans would have just stayed in the Garden of Eden forever, and none of them would have entered heaven or hell. So it requires free will in order for them to be judged and put in either place. I don't know where I'm going with this. The foundations of heaven and hell don't make any sense. The very foundations of these places do not make any sense at all.
It's not fair, Sarah.
Go off.
Keep a cool head. No, don't you care, Sarah? Just because someone is dead, it doesn't mean they can't resolve to change their ways. I'm sure you wish it could be so, but there's a lot that you don't know.
You don't know it either. You don't know what puts a soul into heaven or hell. I mean, you got some info for us right here. I mean, this is literally Lucifer's daughter. I think that if you have some information here on what puts a soul into heaven or hell, you should probably share it with the princess of hell. That's just what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying.
What are we even talking about? Some crack or who fucked up already?
Shut up!
He blew his shot like the cock's in his mouth.
Oh, she's dead. Why is she in heaven?
This discussion is senseless and petty.
I like the use of the mask, but seriously, it makes me think of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. like Leatherface and all that. She still has blood on her. She's such a freak. She does not belong in heaven. Neither does Adam.
He's unholy, case closed. Did you forget that hell is forever?
Okay, we do love a reprise of a Bangin' song, though.
Gotta say, I can't wait to come down and exterminate you.
Okay, yes, Charlie, please do this, but they're not supposed to know about the extermination.
Wait! What are you saying? You go down there and kill those poor souls? You didn't know?
Whoops.
Yes, the cat's out of the bag.
What's the big deal?
Thought since I'm older, it's my load to shoulder.
Yeah, you've done a whole lot because you're older. Ugh, I hate her. I hate her.
No.
You have to listen. It was such a hard decision.
Oh, really? 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 Oh my god.
Do what was required.
Genocide!
Think that I admired you well. I'm not a child to protect. Heed the morals you're purveying. That's what the fuck I've been saying.
Thank you.
Hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie.
Emily.
If angels can do whatever and remain in the sky, rules are shades of gray when you don't do as you say. Make the wretched suffer just to kill them again.
Yes! 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 Oh, both of you, that's beautiful. And look at Sarah. She's like now looking at these people, and we got like this angel here who's all like, oh my goodness! And look at her, looking so freaking guilty. I love that they have loot here, like right there, just like yeah. She doesn't belong in heaven. If angels can do anything and stay in the sky. No.
She should know.
No.
Look at them fighting. They're at each other's throats.
Did you ever think your little girlfriend might be a liar?
No, don't.
Why hide the fact that you're an angel just like us?
I'm sorry, but this court finds that there is no evidence souls in hell can be redeemed.
Oh, you. Okay, I gotta go back to episode 3. Gotta go back to episode 3.
I saw your face. You made me feel like a stranger in a brand new place.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I was always like a little. I didn't always understand those lyrics, but now they make so much more sense. The idea of her being a stranger in a brand new place. I mean, hell wouldn't have been a brand new place for her if she'd been an exorcist. But of course, a stranger. She's missing her wings. She's taken in as a demon. And hell becomes this brand new place. It becomes home to her, and part of it is because she has Charlie. Oh, this song hits harder now. Yeah.
And it felt so good to be understood.
She didn't want it. She let that one demon kid go. Did she even want to be an exorcist? Who decides if they're going to be exorcists or not?
But there's so much I wish that I could say.
That doesn't need an explanation now.
So I'll be your armor. I'll make the mistakes.
The idea that she can make mistakes because she's already made them.
I will try to make your dreams come true.
I'll be your keeper.
Now, that's very interesting to me because Veggie, she makes herself into an object. Like Carmilla, you know, I'll be your keeper, defender, but Veggie refers to herself as armor. Armor as something that does not have will of its own. I wonder how much free will Veggie thinks she has, considering her past. I don't know. That song hits really hard now. Oh my gosh. Stranger in a brand new place. Wow. Okay, back to the episode at hand.
This court finds that there is no evidence souls in hell can be redeemed.
Oh, fuck yes! I win! Because we're coming to your hotel first.
No.
What? No, you can't! Don't give up on this. I'll figure something out, I promise!
Emily.
That wasn't called for, madam.
Yeah, but did you see the looks on their fucking faces? It was... Sorry.
Oh, what? The one time in his life he says sorry for something?
Extermination of human souls.
They
Go
were
on.
uprising.
Ooh. I mean, cool design, but they were uprising? When were they uprising? Tell me about this.
It is my position as the head seraphim to protect our people at all costs.
You're such a hypocrite. She's such a hypocrite. I mean, first of all, I'm not even, okay. They were uprising. When were we getting an uprising? It's like we never heard about an uprising. Like, Charlie's got her, like, thing of hell. You think that in her story of hell, if there actually was an uprising, it would have, like, they would have talked about it, because it glorifies Lilith. And of course, Lilith would have been the one who would have led an uprising, not Lucifer. Lucifer was too busy being depressed about having, you know, introduced free will and ruined everything. So it would have been Lilith. But Lilith made hell into her home. She made people, I think, it seems, at least to me, that she made people, like, happy that they could be in hell. I mean, she certainly instilled a love for hell in Charlie that she definitely didn't get from her dad. So, you know, it seems like Lilith really, really, you know, cared for this place. And so what uprising? I want to know what uprising they're talking about, because the only uprising that I can think of is when Lucifer and his angels, like, in Paradise Lost, had an uprising against God. But that was, you know, not in hell. They were cast into hell for that uprising. But I don't know what they're talking about here.
And it's your position to keep them happy and joyful. Everyone looks to us. And we can't doubt ourselves or worry about the fates of demons when we have our own souls to protect.
What are you protecting them from? What is threatening heaven? I mean, the only thing that they talk about threatening heaven is the demons. And yet they're just like, oh, genocide is the answer here. Obviously, we won't use the word because that's a bad word that bad people do. But it is what you're doing, actually. But what are you protecting heaven from? I mean, if you're saying it's from the demons, then that's ridiculous. I mean, the demons don't even... The demons don't do anything besides run around scared when Extermination Day happens. It's not like... The only time that the demons have fought back against it was when Carmilla killed the one exorcist. Otherwise, it seems like the demons have just kind of taken down and just laid down and taken it, except for the one time that Lucifer made the deal that they wouldn't go after beings that had been born in hell. Like, that seems to be the only time that someone actually, like, did something about the extermination. So what is threatening your people? You just went with the first thing. And you know, I'm wondering if it's punishment. Because Lucifer and Lilith were supposed to be punished in hell. Lucifer did what they wanted. He's miserable. Or he was miserable. He's doing better now. I hope. But Lilith thrived. We know that much. She was queen of hell. She did great. You know, so, I don't know. Maybe if Lilith loved her people, maybe killing them was a way of actually punishing Lilith for being happy. I don't know. These are just... I don't know, I'm just spitballing here, but Lilith did not get punished the way that heaven wanted her to be. And I'm wondering if the extermination has something to do with killing the people that she actually cared for.
You start to question. You could end up like Lucifer, fallen.
Okay, come on. You did that to him. You did that to him. So, don't act as if it's like, oh, it would be out of my hands, Emily. It would be out of my hands if you ended up like Lucifer. I mean, I was one of the ones who cast Lucifer down in the first place, but, oh, it would be out of my hands if it happened to you, Emily. No, I mean, I think what she's saying here is, I don't want to do that to you. It isn't out of her hands. She could not cast Emily down if Emily started asking questions. But she would. Because she's done it before.
I'm sorry.
And that's where it ends. Well, okay. Crazy episode. Bunch of bombshells dropped there. Vaggie as the Exorcist, which I was kind of thinking about. Never actually voiced the opinion out loud because I didn't want to be dead wrong. But wow. Heaven didn't know about the exterminations. Heaven doesn't know what gets a soul into heaven or into hell. And I really do not like Sarah. She's so hypocritical, and she's just like, okay, just kill the demons. You know, they're uprising, but we really have no concrete proof that there ever was an uprising that actually threatened heaven. You know, been like, I would like to see Lilith like knocking on the gates with her army of demons who are all armed with guns. Like, the thing to do is if it seems like if it seemed like hell was going to have an uprising. I mean, for the first part, I mean, for a lot of the people in hell enjoy violence and all that stuff, and you wonder how much of it is because they were actually that violent in life, or is it because hell is just that kind of environment that encourages violence and, in fact, says you kind of need violence in order to survive. Now, but given that, most of these people seem pretty chill. You know, they're able to go, like, Angel and friends, this episode were able to go to a bar called Consent. And, you know, have drinks, and generally, like, except for Valentino, it was a good time. People were generally chill. So, you know, hell isn't this awful, awful place where they're all standing down there like, heaven, you know. So, why they would need the extermination in the first place is a little confusing to me, because it would seem like the conditions in hell would have to be so terrible that the people in hell would have to, you know, want to, you know, rebel against heaven for being in there. And yet they either seem to deal with it or they enjoy it there because they were already violent souls to begin with. But either way, if there was going to be some sort of issue, some sort of uprising, the way for the Seraphim, Sarah, to deal with it would have been to go to, like, the council with the elder demons, and to talk to Lucifer and to talk to Lilith, like the people who are actually in charge. You know, if they went to, you know, if it was like, hey, Lucifer, Lilith, your demons, you know, they're talking about having an uprising, and if that happens, then we might have to do something bad. Then I'm pretty sure that between the two of them, Lucifer and Lilith could have come up with a solution. And if you know, failing that, go to, you know, the old ones, like Celestial and Carmilla, you know, like, who obviously see the idea of, you know, hey, we don't want people from hell to die. That's, you know, that's their thing. They're not actually, they don't, certainly Carmilla doesn't want a war, and Celestial seems to agree with her because he promises, you know, doesn't promise, but I think it's kind of implied that he's going to keep her secret. You know, so if they just, you know, don't supply guns and weapons to the people who would have a rebellion, then the problem would be taken care of. There wouldn't be a need for an extermination. If the problem is overpopulation, then can't hell just get bigger? Or, hey, start a program that can rehabilitate sinners. Ah! So, you know, it just feels like, you know, the first... If there even was a threat of rebellion, which is questionable because of Lilith's presence and the fact that the people in hell seem to either tolerate it or actually enjoy it there. I don't know. I wonder if it was punishment for Lilith because she wasn't being sad and depressed the way that Lucifer was. But also, you know, if it was ever a problem, if they ever thought that they were going to deal with a rebellion, then politics would have been the first thing to do, not like, hey, Adam, what do you think we should do? Oh, genocide! Ah! So, you know, when Sarah talks about, oh, it was such a hard decision, no, okay, the hard thing to do would have been to, first of all, go down to the people that you cast down into hell, go down to Lucifer and Lilith, be like, hey, yeah, okay, so that thing that we did to you, maybe that was just a little screwed up, but we need to figure out stuff between our two lands. As far as we know, like, Lucifer can manage to get in contact with heaven. He can manage some stuff. But it's not exactly welcome, as we saw with the St. Peter at the gates.
Try Lucifer? Morning star?
Oh, fuck! Yeah! Oh, yikes!
So, you know, even though he still has some influence, obviously it's very diminished. So the idea that, you know, Sarah and Co could have gone down and like, I don't know, opened up much more diplomatic channels, like, so that there could actually be communication between hell. Like, yes, it would involve, like, maybe some working out of issues. I mean, because you would have to, like, they would have to deal with the idea of, yes, we cast you down into hell, but you did something bad. So maybe there should be a little bit of apologizing on both sides. I really don't know how much apology should be on Lucifer and Lilith's side, honestly, because free will is required for humans to make choices in order to get into heaven or hell. Adam wouldn't have had free will if not for Lilith and Lucifer, so that he could make the decisions that apparently got him to heaven, which is still questionable. But, you know, free will is necessary for souls to get into heaven or hell. So, you know, so they would have had to talk things out. There probably would have had to be some apologies on both sides, and then it would have been opening up diplomatic channels and talking to, you know, the old, you know, the councils of demons to make sure that, you know, something like a revolution didn't happen, and so heaven would not have to be threatened. So, you know, the idea that Sarah was protecting their people from a great threat, and it was just, oh, no, oh, no, what to do, hell is such a problem. And Adam just comes in and is like, how about I take a bunch of people in creepy masks and we go down and kill them. Yeah! Yeah, no, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying her BS. It should have always been diplomacy. But I think that they just... Why would they bother with diplomacy when they already showed that they have this kind of absolute power, right? They cast Lilith and Lucifer down, and that's kind of their absolute show of power. We can do this to you. We can give you eternal suffering. Lilith, you're having way too much fun, but Lucifer, we can give you eternal suffering. So why would they want to open up, like, diplomatic channels that would kind of establish hell and heaven as equals? No, they just view the souls in hell as nothing, which is completely unfair because they don't even know why the souls in hell are there to begin with. That's so screwed up. It's so screwed up. Oh boy. yeah, I guess those are my final thoughts. Is just Sarah's terrible. Sarah's really terrible. Adam continues to be the worst because he's like a guy that we've all known. And the song from episode 3 hits so much harder now that I know the truth about Maggie and kind of why some of those lyrics work now where they were kind of confusing before. Oh god, I hope their relationship is okay. I mean, Charlie's really forgiving, but oh my gosh. So, yeah. Oh boy, that was heaven. Again, my name is Kira. I'll be back really soon with another video. I get episode 7, I suppose. Episode 7. And so I hope you're doing well wherever and whenever you are. And yeah, I'll see you later.